Hello, everybody, and welcome to another great episode of the Gridiron Glory with Will and Tad on YouTube. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow our channel. Giving reports on long snappers, punters, fullbacks, every position. Follow for great content. We're here to talk about the Eagles and Chiefs today. They met in week two. Eagles won 20-17. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes, 16 of 29. He had a touchdown and interception, 7 carries for 66 yards and another touchdown as well. Obviously, doing what he can to keep his team in the football game, always pushing his will, a great leader. Always an exciting player to watch, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes. I mean, you know that he is going to be there, doing what he does. Just a team, when you have Patrick Mahomes, your team is rarely ever out of a football game. Obviously, like the first two games, they have not gone the way of the Chiefs this year, but you just always got that feeling that if you let up against the Chiefs, that it could go poorly at the end. So you got to keep pressing on at the end. The Chargers did that last week. The Eagles did it this week. So impressive work there.
Yeah, and Patrick Mahomes, I mentioned some big plays and some big throws, specifically Tyquan Thornton, who had 2 catches, 59 yards, and specifically a big play and a touchdown at the end of the game. Tad, what was your thoughts? What was your feelings and emotion when Tyquan Thornton got that big play?
My thought immediately was, man, the Eagles, they better do whatever it takes to keep the ball the rest of the game. You don't want to give Mahomes another chance to steal this game, a game where the Eagles, for the most part, they'd outplayed the Chiefs about the entire game. And I mean, the Eagles, they did what you would expect. They just moved the ball. They performed their tush push there. They make it work. And I mean, just impressive play by the Eagles. I was impressed.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Hollywood Brown, 5 catches, 30 yards. Tad, what's your take on Hollywood Brown? I think he's obviously you might have liked to see a few more yards, but Hollywood Brown's been a really good receiver for Patrick Mahomes to throw to.
Yeah, you want to see a bigger impact from him in a game like this. I mean, obviously a very difficult secondary to beat here in Philly, but if you want to compete against a team like this, you need your playmakers to make plays.
Oh yeah, absolutely for sure. Yeah, so obviously, and yeah, it's at the Kareem Hunt fumble. What was your thoughts going through your mind when Kareem Hunt did get that unfortunate fumble?
Yeah, I mean Kareem Hunt, he fumbled. It looks like he recovered the fumble. So obviously you want to preach ball security to your power back like that. Got to be a little more careful there.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. Is there any players that stood out to you on the defensive side of the football for KC?
Yeah, looking at the Chiefs defense, I mean, one thing that I immediately noticed is there was one tackle by a Mr. James Winchester, and that does happen to be their long snapper. So that's always going to get a mention on the Gridiron Glory when you see a long snapper with the tackle. Jalen Watson was good as well, the cornerback. Impressed with his play. Tramari Connor, the secondary was good. I thought for the Chiefs especially. Watson, of course, 9 tackles. Connor also 9 tackles. I thought the coverage was fine. Obviously not a big test against the Eagles. They don't pass the ball a lot. They run the ball a lot. So maybe for the Chiefs, more of a focus on being stronger in the middle and stopping the run. I mean, against this team, that's a lot easier said than done.
I did mention some big plays and some big throws that Patrick Mahomes wasn't able to make. Quick shout out to Josh Simmons, who graded out with an 87.8 pass blocking grade. Josh Simmons, the rookie out of Ohio State, the left tackle. Super quick shout out to him. I think he's done an incredible job stepping into his role, being Patrick Mahomes' left tackle and doing what he can do. So quick shout out to him on that. Um, Chris Jones, obviously, yeah, it's had Chris Jones. He was talking some trash on the field, but he did have some big plays and some big moments. Where do you rank Chris Jones amongst defensive players in the league? And what was your thoughts? What was your feelings and emotions when Chris Jones was speaking to Jalen Hurts about some stats and whatnot?
Yeah, Chris Jones, I mean, you know him as the premier defensive player in the league. I mean, definitely high level at his craft. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, the extracurricular stuff on the field was kind of a weird timing. I mean, obviously, like Hurts' stats, they are what they are, but I mean, also the scoreboard is also what it is. So I don't know that that was the best time for that. But I mean, it's a competitive game. You play football to have fun. I don't know that anything was in poor taste, so it's fine.
I don't know. You kind of maybe want to see. I mean, you get it's the heat of the moment, but at the same time, maybe some better sportsmanship, perhaps. I don't know, but you get caught in the competitive heat of things. So you had that there. Speaking of Jalen Hurts, yeah, 15 to 22, 101 yards. He did get sacked two times. QB rating of 78. Tad. He did have that touchdown in the first quarter. Obviously, yeah, Jalen Hurts. When the stat chart's not super flashy, it's also noting he had 9 carries, 15 yards for a touchdown. Yeah, not a super flashy stat chart, but a conductor of this offense, not a conductor and a leader always of this offense. Never losing his cool, Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, I mean, right now they're just in a phase where they don't ask Jalen Hurts to do very much of anything. I mean, right now, I mean, with the way they're running the ball, the way they don't need to score a lot of points to win games. I mean, it's just a very much a ball control offense right now. And I mean, if that's the way they want to win games, I mean, that's fine. I mean, I think eventually down the road, there's going to come a time where they might need to score a few more points. They might need to see a little more out of the passing game. And I mean, we've seen them do it in the past. Like, in the past, don't believe that Jalen Hurts has forgotten how to throw a football, like, or that AJ Brown has forgotten how to catch a football, or that Devontae Smith. I mean, if they need to put the ball up in the air, I think they can do that as well. But they just prefer to run the ball. That's how they win games.
Saquon Barkley, 22 carries, 82 yards, and a touchdown. AJ Dillon, 3 carries for 19 yards. As well. But yeah, no more notably Saquon Barkley's had also 2 catches for 6 yards as well. Saquon Barkley, he had a touchdown run early on in the game. Always a big contributor. Always a big contributor. Always doing his role. Um, yeah, Tad, your take on Saquon Barkley versus the Chiefs? I thought he always does an amazing job. Always brings great energy to this football team.
Yeah, I mean, he's a boss. Barkley always is going to give his best. And as long as he's out there and able to go, he'll be a high level football player. He's great at what he does.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, Devontae Smith, 4 catches for 53 yards. Devontae Smith going out there and obviously being a very reliable receiver for Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, certainly. Like I said, they don't put the ball up a lot, but when they do, I mean, I trust their receivers to make the plays. They'll be fine.
Here, here on the Gridiron Glory, we give exclusive reports on Cooper DeJean at all times. We follow everything about Cooper DeJean. Tag Cooper DeJean, 8 total tackles, 6 solo. Obviously, you might have wanted to see a bigger play under two. Obviously, it's nowhere near what he did in his last game versus the Kansas City Chiefs. But what was your take on Cooper DeJean in this one?
I mean, there were a few plays where I saw Patrick Mahomes running the ball and Cooper DeJean was there in coverage, and I was just thinking, man, I wonder if this is making Patrick Mahomes have flashbacks to February, the last time he and Cooper DeJean met head to head. And I mean, we all know what happened in that game and what DeJean did. So yeah, I just I wonder how that mental game there worked. But I mean, obviously, Mahomes, he's a true competitor. He'll do fine. But DeJean, I mean, he went out there and he played another strong game.
Gene O is the fun player to watch, fresh out of Odable, Iowa. The guy. Yeah, Andrew Makuba, 6 total tackles, 5 solo, a half sack, a tackle for loss, a pass defended, and a huge interception, Todd, and a big play. What was your take and what was your thoughts and emotions when Andrew Makuba made that big play and interception to change the shifts in momentum for the Eagles?
I mean, it really shut down the Chiefs. I mean, the Chiefs had a chance to make a big play there, and the rookie took it away from them. I mean, obviously, like you have the bobble by Travis, but I mean, at the end of the day, that's just a great player making a great play. This rookie out of the University of Texas, Hook'em Horns, just a big play there. You'd love to see that.
Um, listen, I mean the Chiefs, even though they're 0-2, I would still put my money on them to win the AFC West.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I
would.
wouldn't be too worried. I'm not too worried about the Chiefs.
I
I
really
think
I
they'll be
really would. I mean, this listen, they'll be I'm not too I wouldn't be too worried about them against like they're gonna come back from this and just two really good football teams they've had to play to start their season.
they'll be fine. Yep, not worried. I mean, we've seen the same song and dance. They'll be fine.
Yep. Yeah, Jake Elliott 2 for 2, along of 58 yards. He had obviously a big field goal that was ended up being a difference maker. Tad Jake Elliott, a very tremendous kicker in this league in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that was a bit of the difference. I mean, Elliott made both of his kicks and Butker missed one of the two. So, I mean, that's the 3 point difference there. I mean, that's Jake Elliott stepping up. He's had a bit of a struggle past season, and now it looks like he's rounding back into form. You do like to see that.
Tad, real quick, the Eagles imposed their will on the Chiefs, especially in the game with the tush push and whatnot. What's your take on the tush push as a play overall in this league?
Um, just I think that I mean, there's a lot of calls to like ban it and all that, and like it's not football, whatever. I think that's just a very poor mentality. Just go out there and stop the play. I mean, every team could do this play. If you think it's such an unstoppable play, then get a team to the level of the Eagles, build up your offensive line and run it yourself. I mean, I think that I mean, it's to me like just complaining about not being able to stop it. That's just a very poor mentality. You just go out, you stop it, and if you can't stop it, then do what you can to build up so that either you can stop it or you can run it yourself.
A very respectable take. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow. Eagles win 20-17. Exclusive NFL takes all season long. Two guys, 32 teams.